Hello, Kim Townsel here. Today's video will talk about late bloomers. I'm a big fan of late bloomers. I'm one myself. I'm a university professor, or assistant professor, shall I say. And I have a lot of students come in and say, oh, I'm too old to start this degree, or I'm too old to do this, I'm too old to do that. And the common thing that people say is, how old will you be if you don't do it? And I really encourage people to go ahead and start doing things no matter what your birthday, the candles on your birthday cake says. When I was 21, I had a baby, and my brothers like to joke that when they pull the baby out, they put a brain in on the other end, and that's probably true, because I just kind of floated through life and didn't really care too much about, I had my plans when I was 17 about I wanted to have a little baby and a new house and a Jeep, and I had all that by the time I was 27, but I just didn't have a whole lot of goals or a whole lot of things that I wanted to do other than those things that I wrote when I was 17 in my senior memory book. A lot of my students, when they come in to my teacher education program, they are people who did not finish their degrees in their 20s or 30s, or they finished a content degree either in business or some other field and got into the business world or some other world and decided that wasn't what they wanted to do, that they really had a heart for coming back and teaching. So they come back in their late 20s, early 30s, sometimes even 40s and 50s, and they're embarrassed by sitting in classes with younger students. But in my experience, they bring a lot to the table. They have all these life experiences that younger students just don't have, and it makes them a different teacher. I'm not going to say it makes them a better teacher all the time, because I have some very young students who are awesome students, but are awesome teachers. But these life experiences is something they can bring to the table.
I certainly never expected to start my doctorate in my late 40s, which led to opportunities to present at a national and international level and be awarded internationally for my efforts. I never expected the klutz that I was, who hated dodgeball, baseball, and anything related to athletics in high school, that I would become involved in a sport that involved power and would let me be an American and state record holder. That would lead me to working out in a nutritional plan that would have me looking the best I've ever looked while I'm considered a senior citizen, well over 55. My body's better than it has ever been in my life. So I'm definitely a late bloomer and cheer late bloomers on. Otherwise, I would have missed out on all of this.
One thing that kind of bugs me is when people have what they call the glory days, when they say your high school days are the best years of your life. Well, if that's true, then we should just give everybody like a death sentence when they leave high school. That's a terrible thing to tell high school students, that these are the best years of their lives. They have got their whole lives in front of them, and we need to encourage them to do that instead of telling them that these are the best days of their lives. I just always think that the best days of my life are a mixture of what's behind me and where I am now and what's in front of me. That all of it's going to be great and wonderful. So thanks for watching, and just remember that you too might be a late bloomer, that we can't put constraints, or we shouldn't put constraints on ourselves about what we still can do or what we still can't do, no matter how old we are or what we can do. Just kudos to late bloomers. And until I see you again, take care of yourself. Bye. Late bloomers rock.
Just a little capture of my beautiful azaleas. Aren't they gorgeous?
Just remember, you're never too old to start something new. Thanks for watching.